Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Warhammer Tabletop RPG. We're so glad you could join us this week.
Pinned a message to this channel. Welcome,
We
everyone.
we are joined by Mr. George 6-9.
As always, it is I, George 69.
We are also joined by Mr. Maverick.
Hello, everyone.
We are joined by Mr. Feed Seedman, aka Tomater.
No, everyone. Oh, fuck.
And finally, we are joined by Mr. Fetus.
Hello, everyone. Holter will have to wait.
Yes,
Halting.
Oh, what about Minovi? You forgot to introduce
Hail,
Minovi.
Holter.
he's not here yet. He's coming. Okay. So when we last left off, our little group had entered into a bit of a gang conflict, going in the first layer of the Underhive, and they fought and killed 5 members of House Cawdor, and haven't killed any members of House Goliath yet because 4 of them ran away, and they are currently in a bit of a hostage situation reverso right now. Okay. So let me finish updating the thumbnails and the tag. Okay.
What is Minowi saying? That's so weird.
I think Minovi has gone insane finally.
The killing will not stop.
Okay.
No, I think Overwatch has truly broken Minovi at this point.
I think he is broken.
So okay, let me update the combat list. Okay, so we are still in combat, so Maverick, it is your turn. What does Mike Honey want to do?
Who is this? Astra Belarus, that's our guy, okay. I would like to roll the perception, yeah.
Sure.
Why do I have this lesbian still on Snapchat? This is bad.
15 plus, half my level.
Yep, so 15 plus 7, that's 22. Yeah. You can see that that the guys that are running away ran into a kind of dilapidated building behind you. In addition to all around you, there are various members of House Cawdor and House Goliath all fighting with each other. It's a rather brutal scene. Shotguns and pistols blowing each other to
That's scary.
pieces.
Okay.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
I want to see what these guys are carrying, the guys that we downed.
Sure, you want to go up and do an inspection roll too?
Yes.
Sure, which one you want to go to?
I want to go to this one, I guess. Actually, no, I want to go to Derek. I want to go right here in the middle and look at Derek.
Sure. Okay, let me bring up his sheet really quick.
Are they dead, by the way?
Yeah, you killed them all, remember?
Alright, I'd like to eat his brains as well.
I mean, which do you want to do, like, first?
First I want to do perception, then I want to do brains.
Oh, I meant the
Did,
inspection.
did your request go through, Maverick, by the way?
What request?
Did you get to change your character name?
Oh! No, I have not changed my character name. He's still Mike Honey.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna.
But yeah, do you want to check to see what he has on him, or do you want to eat
check
his
what he
brain?
has on it.
Sure, give me an inspection roll.
right? 16.
16. Yeah, okay, that is definitely high enough, so you can know. I'll send you everything he has on him.
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah. Okay, I'll DM you.
Oh wow, DMs. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, this is his inventory.
Alright. No. What?
This is his armor, but it's all destroyed now, but it's remnants of reclaimed armor, I suppose.
I want to take the subsidiary
I mean, you
charge.
can take it all, but
I'll take it all.
and those are his weapons.
Oh, what is going on here? Wait, melee 1d10 plus strength, ranged plus. Wait.
A quadruple
What are you
arm is
doing?
basically a pole arm, but with a gun on the end of it.
Okay, so it's 1d10 for the melee, and then it's
1d10 plus strength for the melee attack, and
you
1d20
do
for
both
a
at the same
ranged
time?
attack. No, it's
Okay.
one or the other.
You should have put a slash there. Then anyway, it's fine. Consumes ammo equal to roll. What the fuck is all this? Okay, I'll take all of it, I guess. I'll take and I'll eat his brains. I'll eat his brains.
Sure. Give me a free action roll.
What is that? 3? Nothing.
You eat his brains. You get a lot of memories of ridding through the trash, a few of beating some women to death, and also a lot of sermons in a very dark cathedral-looking place. But that's about all you get from his feverish zealot brain.
Have I done any offensive actions? I've not.
Nope. Your turn time is over, but if you want to do an offensive action really quick, sure.
I want to attack Garrick, and I'll take the retaliation. I don't mind it.
Sure. Okay, give me a d20 roll. Actually, wait, I'll do his retaliation action first, so.
Gotta do it.
Location. That is right leg. Do you want to roll to see if you block?
I want to, yes.
Nope, you don't.
If I get one block, it's gonna be massive. Anyway.
Okay, and he is going to... As you run up to him, he's going to jab you in the right leg with his combat shotgun. Let's see. 18... 17. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's 2d12. One, 4, so 5 plus. So let's see, 31 divided by 2. Alright, so your right leg takes 15 damage.
15 damage to right leg.
Yep. And okay,
Alright.
roll your melee attack, see if you hit.
What's that?
Yep.
8? I hit.
Yep, alright, and now roll for location.
20.
20,
Okay.
right leg. Okay, let's see if he blocks. Yes,
Wow.
he does. Okay. I'll do his constitution roll first. 11 plus 7, that equals 18. Alright, give me a strength roll.
Okay. 12.
Plus half your strength.
Oh lord. 8.
Alright, although it's close and he does block you, you manage to push past his guard. Okay. Alright, give me a damage roll. What are you attacking him with?
My 2 claws, and I need to open the other thing real quick. It's Warhammer 40k, this one there, the base sheet. I'm attacking him with my 2 claws of Vindication Claws and Mercy Forgiveness.
Sure.
So that is, half strength. Okay, so that's 8 damage, keep that in mind, and then it's 3d20s.
Yep.
So many fucking tabs, holy shit. 13, 19, 13, 19, and 15. And 8.
Okay, so that is 30, 38, and then plus 9. That equals 47, and then plus 8. That equals 55 to right leg. Okay. Let me see. $55 to right leg. Okay, his armor is destroyed, and okay, and that is the end of your turn. So after my Cunny, it is Lysander. So she is going to take up your initiative and try to shoot Mr. Garrick, but she does not hit. Alright, easy enough. Alright, Seesaw isn't here, so we will skip him for now. Tomater, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Tomato.
So, it would seem that we are locked in combat. Wow.
At the moment, yeah.
And this is the only guy left, apparently.
No, there's 2 guys of House Goliath that is still with you right now.
Who is this guy?
That is Fetus.
Anyway, I fire.
Sure, you want to shoot at Garrick? Okay. Give me a d20, see if you hit. 12, that is a hit. Okay, roll for location. $16, that is, I think, one of the arms. No, that's left leg. Okay. Left leg. Alright, roll for damage. What are you shooting him with?
With the Wraith Cannon.
Sure, give me a damage
It's
roll.
3 d10s.
Yeah. That's a d6.
Fuck. That's 11. 15 and 1 is 16 damage.
Alright, 16 damage, and it was to left leg. Alright. 16 to left leg. Alright, the armor on the left leg is destroyed, and... Okay. Alright, you still have a
And
free...
I wish...
you have a free action
I wish to
movement
move
action.
closer.
Sure, where
Yes,
do
I
you want
wish
to
to
go?
move closer. Closer.
Alright, anything else? You still have 14 seconds.
No. Wait, I have a question for the party. Has anyone received any health damage in this encounter?
No.
Okay. Figure.
Let me check. Lysander might have. Let me see.
You know, I have the whole sword and everything, but, you know.
Yeah.
Probably won't get to use it. I do keep track of it.
No, she has not taken any damage so far. Okay, so next turn after Yordski, it is Garrick's turn, so... Let's see. Okay. So he turns to attack Mr. Mike Honey, and he yells, "What you doing? This isn't how a hostage situation is supposed to be handled." And he takes a swing at you with, let's see.
What are we gonna do? Nobody's not here to translate. What did he say?
I was about to say, yeah, like we need Minovi.
They can't understand. They can't understand British underclass. He said what do you
You did
do?
this on purpose, Cole. You did this on purpose.
He basically said, "What are you doing? This isn't how a hostage situation is supposed to be handled."
I see.
Who are you to tell me what is a social situation supposed to be handled? Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
Okay.
Mr. Georgi, whatever your name is.
No, you are a Georgia.
Mr. Georgievich.
Okay.
When is my combat fighting turn?
You weren't here, so you did do an initiative roll yet. If you want to, do you want to give me an initiative roll really quick?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, yes, I can.
Okay. Give me a d20 and plus half your charisma.
12. Hold on.
It's alright. While you're doing that, I'll do the rest of Garrick's turn. So he is going to
13
13 in total. Okay.
total. Yep.
Okay. What was your sister Silence's name again?
Astra Belarus.
All right, Astor. Okay. So yeah, then you would have been right before Tomato. We can do you next after Garrick. So, let's see. Does he want to hit Mike Honey with a sledgehammer or pull out his rivet cannon? Let's go for the rivet cannon. So he pulls out his rivet cannon from his back and takes aim to fire at Mr. Mike Honey. 10 plus half level. That's a hit. Alright, location. 6, that is torso. Yep, okay. Alright. 2, 7, that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 23. Alright, so he pulls out his crumper rivet cannon, points at your chest, and hits you in the chest for 23 damage.
23 damage to the chest. Gotcha.
Okay, let's see. Is Garrett going to run away? Let's see how brave he is. No, he's going to be brave and stay. Okay. So next turn, alright. Fetus, it is your turn. What does Astra want to do?
We're in combat fighting people, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just the story that happened is, Rogaldorn sent you to this planet. You basically have about 18 days before the next planet comes, and you were tasked with the planetary governor in order to settle down all the gang warfare going on in the Underhive. And as soon as you came down, you came into a bit of a spat going on between House Cawdor and House Goliath, and the party decided to start
All right.
shooting. So, what do you want to do?
Party members. Who shall I hurt with my soul sword? Who shall my soul sword strike, fellow party members?
Where are
Who
you?
is the weakest opponent we can eliminate?
Sir, you are far away from combat. You are over here.
I would like to move towards combat.
Okay, shoot Garrick.
Shoot?
Yeah,
I don't know if my
probably
character
shoot.
comes equipped with a gun.
Okay, melee Garrick, but you're going to take damage because there is a retaliatory system.
Hold
Yep.
on one moment.
The sinker. The plunderer, even.
I mean, if you want to attack the person who's most damaged, I mean, you can look and see how
I'd like
much
to do
damage
that.
you've dealt to them. Varn has taken a lot more
don't know.
damage.
Who?
Varn, the second guy
Vomit,
that's
Vomit.
currently being held
The
by
bard?
Mr. Corvinus.
I'd like to attack him.
Sure. Do you
ASAP.
want to shoot him or just run over? What do you want to do?
I'm pretty sure my character has like a sword. Shishing, shishing.
Sure. So you want to run into melee and try to hit him?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't hit
I
me.
use my anti-psyker power sword.
Okay. He would try to do a retaliatory action, but he's still being, what's the word?
Grappled.
Grappled, that's the word. Grappled by Mr. Corvinus, so he is unable to strike back at you. So give me a d20 roll, see if you hit.
That's a thing, really? Okay.
Yeah, if you disable a person's hands, then unless they have some other kind of weapon.
New tech guys and new tech guys.
Okay, so give me a d20 roll, see if you hit. If you're wondering what that is, my dog is digging in the carpet.
Your dog's a digger.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Hold on one moment.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Roman, stop digging.
Okay.
Go lay down.
Okay, d20?
Yep, d20, see if you hit.
Alright.
12. That is a hit. Alright, roll for location.
20.
20, that is right leg. He
And I rolled again
cannot
for 10.
he cannot block because he's currently being grappled around his arms. And so, alright, roll for damage.
I did damage, so I'd roll a d20 plus my strength, so 10 plus 28 is 38.
Okay, so 38 to right leg.
Minus 2, wait. So I have minus 2 to location rolls of melee swings against psychers. Okay, well, I'm not going against the psyker, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's 38 damage.
38
to
damage
20.
to right leg. Yep, okay. His right leg is currently disabled.
Let's go, guys. I got his right leg.
Okay.
My sword was very heavy, so it's kind of, hard for a woman to lift it higher. Surely you have to understand.
Okay.
I get it.
So, you still have a free action if there's anything you want to do.
That's it.
Okay, then it is George's turn. George, it's your turn. What does Corvinus want to do?
Okay. I think actually I don't know. Let me think. And I was thinking of
Don't think. Do not think.
Just feel.
No thinking aloud.
okay. Since there is no thinking aloud,
No, just do your
Can I-
thing, do your thing.
can I snap his neck or try to?
Hmm. You can definitely try for RP reasons. It would just be a, you would roll to see if you hit, and then it would be your strength for damage, and I would just be considering like a regular melee hit, but for RP reasons you could try.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll just let him go and melee attack him, I guess.
Sure, so you just like toss him to the ground before you, and then you want to hit him, alright?
Yes.
So give me a d20, see if you hit.
Yeet.
Yep.
14.
That is a hit. Alright, roll for location.
Yeet. 12.
12. That should be right arm. Okay, let's see. You can keep that if you want, but let's see if he blocks.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
3, he does not block, so alright, roll for damage.
Okay, it's 55 damage.
55 damage to right arm. Okay. His right arm is currently disabled.
Great work, guys.
Okay, so looping back around. Actually, wait, no, it is. Yeah. It is Varn's turn. Renegades. Neverland. Goliath. Varn.
Alright, that works.
Okay, so he is going to roll a bleed damage, which is, I believe, was it 1d10 or? Yeah, it's 1d10. Alright. So he needs to roll 2d10s in total. 9, 10, 11. Okay. So he takes 11 bleed damage to torso.
What a loser.
Okay, so Varn is going to use steroid collar and for his free action use a steroid. Increasing his strength by 4. And he is going to swing back at Mr. Corvinus on the ground. Let's see if he hits. 12, that is a hit. Location. Torso. Okay, give me a roll to see if you block it. No, you do not.
Shadow Zarnobis, by the way, he just DM'd me and he said, tabletop Nig mode equals eternal. Shadow Zarnobius.
Alright. So he is going to swing a spiked
Zarnobius the
mace
Great.
at
Send him this live stream.
Yeah, do it at Corvinus's chest. Let's see, he gets 8 plus strength. That equals 40. Okay. So he does 40 damage to your torso.
Elixir.
Okay, and that is the end of his turn. So next turn it goes all the way back around. So Maverick, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
He doesn't want to do anything.
I see him moving. Maverick, are you muted?
Oh my god. Okay. So I would like to do the
Mudded.
following. I would like
Yeah.
to turn around without moving, and I
Sure.
would like to loot this guy.
Okay, let me see. Which one is
And
he?
I'll eat his brains again.
Sure. That is Mr. Dreg.
What are you doing?
He's
Don't
trying
worry
to get
about it.
information.
I get it.
Okay, so let's do the inspection roll first. So give me an inspection roll.
Seria ser ura. 20. No, 8. Oh my god! Get real.
Okay, 8. So first pick a category: armor and clothing, weapons, or inventory.
Inventory.
Sure. Okay,
How does the charges work, by the way? Out of sheer curiosity.
what charges?
Incendiary charges.
Oh, they're in the in the rule book under the weapons. I think under COD or garbage weapons. But anyways, so all right, give me a D4 roll really quick. It's the pyramid.
It's the pyramid. We was. 3.
3. Okay. All right, you find that he has 18 bolter rounds.
18 bolter. Wow, that's nothing. Okay. Thank you, Coco, for the 18 bolter rounds.
Okay,
And then I
so
would like to eat his brains.
sure, give me a D20 roll.
Give me a second, let me do math. One, if it was 102 plus 18 would be 120. Add to that 4, 124. Okay, beautiful. Right, D20. 20. Oh, I know everything now.
Yeah, you basically get all of Mr. Dreg's life story, like everything that he has remembered and gone through. You you understand and almost experience it yourself as your own memories. He used to work in the forges. He used to carry
Face off.
he used to carry
movie.
molten scrap and then hammered raw metal into crude weapons. When he was old enough to fight, he beat his first opponent to death with his bare hands.
Okay.
He earned respect and climbed through the ranks of House Cador as a pit fighter, and despite his violent nature, he's fiercely loyal to his gang and considers them his only real family. But is there anything else in particular you
Wow,
want to know
that's
from?
sob story.
I want to figure out the...
It's because he was poor, guys.
What do I want to
But
figure out?
now he's dead.
I want to figure out the initiation, that's one thing. And then, I want to figure out where I need to go to talk to the big head honcho. Or whatever.
Okay, so going through his memories, you could tell that kind of for an initiation ritual at the House Cador, they have these metal masks that they will wear forever, and they kind of hook into the flesh of the face by these little hooks, and they take an oath upon the mask to serve the God Emperor of mankind, and as long as they wear the mask, they are part of the House of Cador, but the second they take it off or it is taken from them, then they're basically betraying their oath to their god and are instantly killed by the rest of their house. As for their leader, he has never met a leader of House Cador. He's not really high enough in ranks in order to have gotten that high, but you get the general kind of area where him and House Cador would hang out on this particular level of the Underhive.
Beautiful. Okay. That's what I need. I need that. Write that down. Write that down. Also, I would like to say, before I attack, I would like to say, my dick is throbbing in the hot forges of your anal cavity. That is a Zarnobius quote. And I would like to turn around and attack Mr. Garrick again.
Doctor. Promotion. Alright. Sure, give me D20. 15, that
I
is a
hit.
hit. Roll for location. 16, that should be left leg. Alright, let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright.
Okay, it's half my strength again, so 8, and then it's 4, and 19, and 19 again. So 19 times 2, that's like what, 38, and then it's like plus 4. That's like 42, and then it's like what 8, 50.
So that was 50 to his left leg. Alright. 52 left leg.
And that's it.
Yep, and now he's doing minus 10 damage. Okay, that is the end of your turn, unless you want to move somewhere.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Next is Lysander. She is also going to shoot at Mr. Garrick. 10 plus half a level, that's a hit. Location. Torso. Okay. Now for damage. Okay, so she does 2 heat damage to his torso.
I would like everyone to know that his last words were, "I have a severe case of yellow fever the past day." Okay, Zarnobius.
Okay, end of Lysander's turn. Next is Miss Astra. So, Fetus, it's your turn. What do you
Wish everyone's Arnobius swift recovery.
One movement. Okay. I'd like to attack again.
Farm?
Yeah. I think I hit a
1
1. Critical
plus-
miss.
1 plus
Add
half of
1.
your level, that equals 8. Yeah, okay, yeah. That is a miss. Alright, so do you have a free action
No.
or movement you want to take? No? Okay.
Nope.
Okay, the next turn, it is Tomato's turn. So, Tomato, it's your turn. What does Yorki want to do?
He wishes to attack.
Who, Garrick?
I guess.
Sure. Alright, give me a d20 roll, see if you hit. Oh, and are you meleeing or range attacking?
I got a 2. I don't think any one of those does anything.
Nope. Okay. So, do you want to do a movement action or free action?
No. It's over.
Okay, so next.
My turn has ended.
Okay, so then it is Garrick's turn. Yeah, nothing on him is disabled yet. He is going to use his steroid color and take a steroid.
Don't do drugs, kids.
5.
Wait, since these guys worship the Emperor, shouldn't they be like, oh yeah, those are, complying with Arcas or whatever?
Well,
Weird
one,
stuff's happening.
every single member of the House Coddor in this little circle here is dead, so they're not complying with anything. They're dead. You killed them. 2,
Yeah, why didn't they comply initially?
2, the thing with House Coddor is they consider everyone to be heretics. They consider themselves to be like the only truly faithful people. Okay.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
So let's see. Okay, yeah, this will be funny. All right. So
We should unleash
so
the
he is
guy.
going to try to. Sure, let's heads again. Okay. He is going to use his second shot of his Crumper Rivet Cannon at Mr. Michael Honey.
MK Honey.
He hits. Alright, location. 5, that is torso. Okay. 8. 15. 27. 27 plus 9, that equals 36. Okay, so Maverick, you take 36 damage to torso.
What was that?
Actually, no, wait, sorry. He has the two things,
help
mercy and
disguise
forgiveness, so
torso.
it's 26.
Mercy. Overwatch.
Hop on Overwatch. I
Yeah,
get
so
it.
you take 26 damage to torso, and he used both shots of his Crumper Rivet Cannon. So that means
Cannon.
the funny thing
Talk
happens.
about
The Crumper Rivet Cannon explodes in his arms, dealing 17 damage to both of his arms. Okay, so let's see. That is,
Oh shit! I got a prosthetic. Let's go.
let's see, 17 plus 18, that equals 20. 35, alright. 35, and right arm. Okay, that's the end of Garrick's turn. Alright, now it is Corvinus' turn. So, George, it is your turn. What do you want to do? George, it's your turn.
George 69.
Okay, we can skip him for now. We'll go to Varn. So let's see, he needs to do 2 bleeding things, so 5, 9, that's 14 bleeding damage to torso. Alright, it worked so well last time, so he is going to shove his combat shotgun at Mr. Corvinus. Let's see if he hits. He does not. He tries to shove his combat shotgun at Mr. Corvinus' torso, and he just shoves it in between his arm and his torso and just blows a hole in the wall. So, alright. End of Mr. Varden's turn. George, you back?
Yeah, the what?
You weren't here, so we just skipped your turn. The guy tried to shoot you with the combat shotgun, but it missed, so it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
I will attack him again.
Sure, give me
Mel-
d20.
20.
Yep, that's a hit.
14.
14, that is right arm. Let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright, so roll for damage.
What is it? 14 plus 13. So 40. Yeah, 40.
44. 44 to right arm, and because it's disabled, that goes to torso. Okay. So, okay, he is currently unconscious.
Excellent.
I'm gonna inspect him, see what he has on him.
Sure, give me an inspection roll. 18, wow.
18.
Okay, yeah, you can see everything on him. Let's see, that's Varn. Okay. So, I'll DM you.
Yeah, and then I skip my turn. I'll tell you what I want later.
Okay, this is what is on his armor and clothing.
Okay.
This is his weapons. And this is what was in his inventory.
Alright. I'll check them out and I'll say what I want.
Actually, wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot to do that, so hold on. Edit. He only has 19 of those, because he used one. Okay. So, alright, next turn. It goes back around, so Maverick, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright. Who just died?
He's currently unconscious, but that would be Varn, the person Corvinus is fighting.
Okay, so Garrick's still alive.
Yeah, and he's still conscious.
You already know. I swing.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a hit. Alright, location. 7, that is torso. Let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright. So roll for damage.
Alright, again, it's 8. Can you put a calculator here so I don't have to open a thing?
Sure.
Thank you. Because I'm too lazy to do math. Sorry. Okay, so that is. What the fuck? Oh. 12. Okay, so let's say it's a 20. Okay, 26. And 15. 26 and 15. 25 plus 15. That'd be 40, 41. Torso.
41 to torso.
Yes.
Let's see. 41 to torso, so.
He hasn't taken a lot of torso, unfortunately.
Nope.
But if I break through his armor one more time, he's doing minus 15 damage. It's really funny.
Yeah. You didn't do any damage to HP this time, but alright, so
Alright,
you
great.
still have a movement and a free action. Anything you want to do?
Okay, okay, whose brains have I eaten? I haven't eaten this guy's brains, right?
Nope.
I would like to loot him and eat his brain.
Okay, let me see. That was. Let's see, that's Derek. That is. Trig. Okay. So this guy's name is Yorvin.
I'm mischievous.
Yorvin.
Dare I
Okay.
say dubious?
Okay, give me an inspection roll.
sir. Yes, sir. 11.
Okay. Pick armor, clothing, weapons, or inventory.
Where do I find the incendiary shit in inventory?
That's an inventory weapon.
I would like to do inventory.
Okay, so
Can I use them by themselves, or are they like grenades?
yeah, incendiary charges are basically weapons that they can either be set for a timer or with a trip thing. They're kind of like a landmine basically, but they also have a timer function. You can set them places and they'll explode after the timer, or if they're jostled.
Okay, I understand.
But anyways, this is what is inventory. You may choose 2 of them.
Alright, let's see.
Wait, hold on, no, I sent that to the wrong person.
Who the
Hey,
fuck
I
is
got extra
this?
stuff.
Ignore that.
No, so I just got
Ignore.
added myself. What the fuck?
So yeah, you can choose 2 of those 3 lines. Do you want the mask, the rats, or the
what is
auto
auto
rounds?
round?
Auto rounds are used for auto pistols and things like that.
Do we have an auto pistol? Yeah. Oh, that's what that is. What the fuck is 5DA? Wait. Okay, I'll take the auto rounds and I'll take the delivery rats.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes. All right. What is it?
Does the collar need to be used for the steroids or not?
No, you can use the you can just use the steroids plain. The steroid collar is something specifically for House Goliath. I could explain it, but the short answer is no. You can just use the steroids.
That's fine. That's all I want to know.
But anyways, okay. So you pick everything except for the metal mask. You leave him with his faith at least. All right.
Ain't I a good guy?
And you said you wanted to eat his brain.
Indeed.
Night Lord cannibal mode. All right. Give me a D20.
Sir, yes sir. I love eating brains. I do love eating the brain. 19.
Oh boy, I sure
Let's
do
go.
love cannibalism.
Yet she won't hop on the forest of the fuck.
Yeah, you basically learn almost everything about this guy's life. He was once an enforcer for a preacher, but his voice was taken from him by a brutal punishment for questioning doctrine. In his spare time, he writes his own psalms in a combination of blood and motor oil, earning him the nickname Iron Psalms. Let's see. Anything else in particular you want to know about him?
To say anything that's useful to finding more of his people, really. Anything that is useful for that.
Yeah,
What's the one?
you look through his thing. You get the same basic location as the other guy. However, you remember that whenever they go to the metal door in order to be let in, their passphrase to be let in is, "May the litany of the saints preserve and protect."
May the litany of the saints. That's what you said?
Yeah, preserve and protect.
Okay. I'll say it. I'll write it down. Why not?
Okay.
May the litany of the saints preserve and protect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting the shotgun, the bolter, the steroids, and the rounds.
I mean, I think you rolled high enough. You can take it all.
I know.
Take it all.
I don't want them.
Wow.
Why
What
would
the
I
fuck?
just fill my inventory with shit?
Okay. So you said you want the rounds and what else?
The shotgun, the bolter, the steroids, and the bolter rounds.
Sure. You don't want the rivet cannon?
No, not really.
Oh, that's a funny item.
I don't think my guy would use it.
Okay, so alright, add that to your inventory. But anyways, next turn after Mike Honey, it is Lysander. She is going to shoot at Garrick. Five plus... Yeah, that's a miss. Easy enough. Alright, now it is Astra's turn. Sophias, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Are we in combat?
Yeah?
Yeah.
There
I
is
attack.
one guy unconscious and one guy who's still conscious. Which do you want to attack?
Should I finish off the unconscious guy and just kill him? Execute.
Nah, just let him die.
Alright. I attack the other guy.
Sure, so you melee... Are you meleeing or range attacking him?
Melee. 7 plus 5?
It's 7 plus half your
No,
level,
7.
so
Plus 7.
yeah, okay.
14.
Hit, that is a hit. Roll for location.
7.
Okay, that is torso. Hold on, wait, I gotta see if he blocks it. Let's see. You can keep that 18 if you want, but let's see.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I'll keep 18.
yeah, he does... Wait, is that a 9? No, it's an 8. Yeah, he does block it, so hold on. Let me do his constitution roll. 7 plus 7, 14. Alright, give me a strength roll.
A strength roll?
Yeah. You managed to block it, so
14
plus half your strength.
plus 14. No, wait. Yeah, plus 14.
Yeah,
14.
despite him blocking it, you managed to push through his guard. So, okay, give me a damage roll. You said 18, and then what's the total damage?
18 plus my strength, so... Ooh, 46 damage.
Okay,
Cracked.
so alright, his armor is destroyed, and... Okay. So yeah, his armor is destroyed on his torso, and he takes 10 damage to each HP. Okay. So, anything else you want to do for your turn? You still have a free action and movement action.
That's it.
Okay. Next turn. Tomater, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Is everyone dead?
Nope, one is unconscious, and Garrick is still conscious and fighting.
Wait, where did I hit him, by the way? His arm?
His
We're
torso.
fighting.
His torso.
I'm fighting that guy. Fighting that guy.
Alright, so you want to
I'm
attack
gonna hit
Garrick?
him.
Sure, give me a d20 roll. That's a hit. Roll for
14.
location. 10. That is left arm. Let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright, roll for damage.
So that's 19 plus 21.
19 plus 21, that is 40. 42. Let's see, it was 10, so that is left arm.
Hail the ghost sword. Oh, by the way, how are the rules about using stuff?
Hold on, I'll answer that in a second. So, wait, left arm.
He has no answer. You got him.
No, I do have an answer, but left arm is...
It's not a good one. I get it. I'm kidding. Coco's the best everyone. Subscribe to Coco now!
He doesn't have a good answer as to why he
Subscribe.
wasn't hopping on baseball for the whole week.
Alright, so wait, what was it? It was 41? Or just
Yeah.
40? Okay, so 6. Yeah, his left arm is very messed up. It's not disabled yet, but it's very, very close to that. It has chunks missing out of it. It's all rugged and ragged, and it looks like he has a cut from your sword going straight through his arm.
Yeah, my little cousin, he's not quite disabled, but he's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, but the answer I came up with that I think is a good compromise is for the non-chem weapons, I think it will be fun for you all to be able to use them just while you're here on Necromunda. The Necromunda weapons. So the chem weapons, but things that are in non-Necromundan weapons, such as like heavy bolters, things like that, bolter rounds you get. Of course you can use that in later scenarios, but I think that's a fair compromise. So you can use the chem weapons for the rest of the campaign if you have them. But Necromundan weapons, I think, should be limited to Necromunda.
Except for me.
Except
Yes.
for you, correct? Because of your weapon skill.
Alright, everyone. Have fun with us because I'm getting them after this mission. I'm getting your shit.
Okay, so, let's see, after... Tomato, do you want to do any free action or movement action before your turn ends?
That guy's not dead yet, I wanna...
No.
No.
Okay, so the next turn... It is Garrick's turn, so... Garrick doesn't have anything disabled yet. So he is going to... He is going to use another steroid. 3.
Can you stop doing drugs, Cole? Live. Just wait for after the stream, man. Come on.
Okay, so...
It's getting really bad.
He's doing crack on
I don't
stream.
think you understand how addicted House Goliath is to steroids. So he is...
I think I understand.
I think I understand.
So he
He's
is
messing
going to...
Oh no, he's mad.
For some reason, I've been doing heads or tails for if he attacks Mike Honey or Tomato, and every single time he attacks Mike Honey. But anyways, so...
Obsessed.
Cause I'm a tank, that's why.
Obsessed.
So he's going to swing his sledgehammer at Mr. Mike Honey. Let's see if he hits.
The only Light Lord that's ever tanked, by the way.
Live Lord?
The life.
Not Lord, not Light Lord. What? The what?
Okay, that's a
That's
hit.
what you said. You said
No, I said Night
Live Lord. What the
I
fuck?
said Night. I
What the
said
fuck is a
Night.
Live Lord?
2, that is head. Alright, Maverick, do you
Come on,
want to
Knife Lord, there
try
you
to
go.
block it?
Of course I want to try and block it.
Alright. Nope,
What is
you
it?
do not.
Ah,
he got heads.
I have a weapon specifically for blocking, and I've never blocked ever since I got it. That was such bullshit.
1... 8,
Nothing
so
ever happens
9.
with blocking.
9 plus 20...
No one ever blocks.
9. They do block him. That was a really fucking cool scenario when... I believe it was even Maverick. It was Maverick or Minovi blocked Lionel Johnson's attack, but he just fucking pushed through, and that was a really cool moment. But anyways,
It is the lion.
The cool moment.
it was a cool moment. And they were like, "Yeah, I blocked it," and the lion just like, "All right, increasing strength by 1%." Okay.
Wow, Colliero, she's so powerful and strong.
Don't be mean to Cole. There's no need for that.
Okay.
Spider-Man will beat Batman, guys.
Okay, so let's see. That's
There's no
9
need
plus
for it. There's
29.
no need for it.
That equals 38. Okay. So he deals 38 damage and then minus 10 damage. So he deals 28 damage to your head, Maverick.
28 damage to head.
Yeah.
Roger.
Okay. Let's see. He doesn't have anything disabled yet. Okay, so that's the end of Garrick's turn. Alright, George, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Who is alive right now?
Both of them are
Who's alive
alive,
right
but
now?
Varn is currently unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Garrick with a melee. 7.
Yes, that is a hit. Alright, roll for location. 3.
Headshot.
Let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright. Roll for damage.
Okay. 59.
59 to head. Alright, $59 to hit, okay. Alright, so you give him a good smack in the head, but he's still standing. Alright, do you want to do a movement or a free action?
No. Nothing else.
Okay, it is Varn's turn. Let's see. He needs to do 3 saving throws in order to live. Alright, let's see. Varn's. Its constitution is... for these +7. Okay. 14 plus 15, that equals 29 plus 7. Alright, he passes his first saving throw. 18 plus 20. He passes his second saving throw. 9 plus 17. That equals 26 plus 7. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Ouch. Just 2 away. He dies on his third saving throw. By 2. He almost lived, but he is dead. Okay, end of Varn, so he's gone from the initiative list. Alright, Maverick, it is your turn again. So what do you want to do?
Sir, yes, sir. Okay, is the bastard known as, what's his name? Derek, I think is the name.
Garrick.
Is he fucking dead?
No, he is still conscious.
He is going to die. 20,
20.
I hit.
Yep, alright, roll for location.
9.
9, that is left arm. Let's see if he blocks it. He does not. Alright.
Alright,
So roll for
8.
damage.
Where do you have the oh, right here. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, why is it so high? What happened there?
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Why is that
over-
flying up to me? What's going on there? What? Okay. Anyway. Excuse me. Okay, so it's 8 plus 3 plus
Ah.
12. Okay. Plus 17. Okay, so it's 8 plus 3 plus 12 plus 17. That's 40.
40 to left arm. Okay. Yeah, his left arm is currently disabled. Now he's doing minus 15 to all his damage. Okay.
Wow.
Alright. Do you want to do movement or free action?
Is there anyone around me whose brains I can eat?
I think you...
Varn is dead. I want to eat Varn.
Okay, sure. Give me a d20 roll.
13. George, did you loot Varn?
He
Yes.
did not... I don't... Did you?
And send me his stuff.
Yeah, you did, but you didn't loot
How was?
everything, so... You
Yeah,
still have
not
stuff
everything.
on him. Alright.
It's okay. I don't care. If George didn't want it, I don't want it.
Okay, but
I mean, there is stuff you can get.
If you don't want it, I don't want it. I'm not taking your fucking seconds.
I will send you what I did not get.
Yep, alright.
I don't want your sloppy seconds.
Don't care. I'm gonna send it just in case you want it.
But anyways, so, yeah, you look through his memory, he has a relatively kind of simple mind, a lot of beating up people, a lot of fist fights, a lot of things like that. He in particular really hates House Van Sar and House Deluc. Anything in particular you want to know?
Everything in particular you want to know. Anything in particular you want to know. Where I can get the same things I found out about the other house, really. Where I initiation, where I can find them, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, it looks like that they mostly congregate about 2 levels down in the Underhive is mainly House Goliath territory. From what you can tell, it looks like a very open space, kind of like an industrial park where they've been hanging out recently. And they have recently gotten a new leader that the guy doesn't know much about, but he knows that he killed basically the top 12 in the hierarchy in order to become the new leader, but that's all he really knows about him.
Okay, so that's how you do it. You kill everybody else in order to become part of the top hierarchy. Gotcha. Okay. Do I see the... I don't have a face or anything, huh?
No, he's never seen him. He just knows that it happened recently, like within the last, like, maybe week or so.
Very well. Okay. Thank you, Coco. I will, I think that's it. Skip my turn, and remember these things in game, because I'm not going to remember them next session.
Okay, so the next turn after Mike Honey, it is Lysander. She'll just keep doing what she's been doing. 8 plus 7, that is a hit. Oh, Minovi joined us.
Hello,
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 Minovi.
Minovai.
Since you weren't here for this, they've just basically been continuing combat. If you could give me an initiative roll after I do a damage roll really quick. 15. All right, give me an initiative roll. D20 plus half your charisma.
5 plus 5, so 10.
Okay, so 10. Alright, so you are after Fetus, but before Themator. Okay. And Lysander deals 15 heat damage to... It was 11, so left arm. His left arm is disabled, so that goes to torso, so... Okay. After Lysander's turn, Fetus,
Who's-
is... What?
Whose turn?
Your turn now.
Awesome.
Yep, so what do you want to do? Currently, Varn is dead, but Garrick is still alive.
It has stick drift?
What?
Okay. Okay. Wow. Crazy. Okay.
It's crazy.
Uh,
I agree.
so I
Before.
attack
Okay, you want to attack Garrick? Alright, so give me a d20.
with my melee, with my soul sword.
Sure. Give me a d20, see if you hit.
Hold on. This is me right now. Alright. Rolling.
Whoa, he's critting.
16.
Yep, that's a hit. Alright, roll for location.
Yep, that's it.
8, torso. Alright, let's see if he blocks. He does not. Alright,
Oh
roll for
my-
damage.
Okay. That was a stupid roll. Okay, 10. Plus 28 equals 38.
38 to torso. Okay. So let's see. 25 plus 38, that equals 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Alright, 63.
Easy.
Okay, so you still have a free action and movement action. Anything else you want to do for your turn?
Does the party suggest anything? Or nothing needed? My fellow party members.
Y'all want him to do anything with his free action or movement action?
Okay, taking that as a no.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay. So the next turn. Alright, Minovi, it is your turn. Currently, your party has killed 6 of the people in the small group you were fighting and one's still alive. So what do you want to do?
I want to hit the one individual with my fortress crusher.
Sure. So, you're going to have to move to get into melee range. So where do you want to move to?
Right next to the individual. I want to run up to him.
Yeah, so where? Like here?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, that's good. Okay, so you get into melee range and he gets a retaliation strike. So location 9. That is left arm. Alright, do you want to roll to see if you block it?
I rolled at 12.
Oh, one away from being a block, but no. Alright, so let's see. So Garrick is going to strike you with his sledgehammer, so 5 plus 6, that's 11 plus 29. That is 40. And halved is 20, and he has minus 15 from the mercy and forgiveness, so you take 5 damage to your left arm.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead and roll, see if you hit. Two plus half your level, that equals 9. So that is a miss. Unless you want, like, Lysander to do something.
Lysander should buff me, I think.
Alright, if you wanted to, you absolutely can. Alright.
Yes.
So for 20 psi, she saves your failed roll and boosts it by 10, so that goes up to 12, and yeah, that's easily a hit. So roll for location.
7.
That is torso. Let's see if he blocks it. 12. No, that is not a block. Alright, so roll for damage.
103.
103, okay. His torso is currently disabled and he is unconscious.
Esports.
Okay, so you still have a free action. Anything you want to do?
I want to do a perception check.
Sure. Give me a d20. 3 plus half your level, so that's 10. Yeah, you can look all around you and you see various gang members fighting all around you. It looks like a lot of them are big, strong boys, and a lot of them are short people wearing shiny masks. But beyond that, you can't really tell much about what's going on around you. But is there anything in particular you were looking for?
Aren't they all like dead? Or
No, just in this group that you were fighting around here, looking around you in this entire plaza, it's like filled with you can't really tell how much because you can't count that high, but there's easily more than 2 handsful fingers worth of people around you.
I want to intimidate the entire plaza.
The entire plaza.
As far as I can.
Sure, I'll let you try. What are you trying to intimidate them to do?
To stop committing crimes.
Stop
And to
committing
go
crimes.
back home.
Sure, give me an
Disavow
intimidation
your
roll.
criminal activity.
18 plus.
Plus half, because you're an ogre and you're full strength and half charisma.
Plus 32. Plus half charisma.
Yeah.
Plus 5.
So let's see, 18 plus 5, that equals 23, and plus 32, that equals 40. Yeah, 45. 46. Either way, alright, let's see. Okay. Let me see if he had gotten a 20. Yeah, okay, even if they get 20s, they won't be able to beat that high. So, yeah, all the people around you, they hear your booming shout to stop committing crime and to go home, and they all begin to scatter, going down the plaza into the underhive have blocks and going into various nooks and crannies and hiding all around you. Basically, all the people around you in like about a 20-yard range, like kind of run and scatter.
Awesome. I end my turn.
Okay, let's see. After Jordy, it is Yergi. All right, Tomato, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Isn't everyone dead?
Garrick is unconscious, but he is still alive.
Let us press on everyone.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I mean, what's the plan? Are we gonna move? Are we gonna stick around? Hello,
We should
everyone.
move. We should press
Yeah.
onward.
We should move. We should move. Yes.
You don't want to finish
What's
off
where?
Garrick?
No, fucking.
Oh, we can finish off Garrick. Let's do that.
I have faith in my party to complete the mission. I have to go for today. Bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Yep. Thank you. All right,
Where are
but
we moving, everyone?
I think he wanted you to finish off Garrick.
It'd be pretty funny if I didn't, though.
I mean, it's up to you in the finality.
The finality.
Yep, no one can constrain
Let
what
us
your character does besides the rules.
Let us persona everyone.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I don't even know where we came from.
You
In
came
this
from
fucking hellhole.
you came from right there. That's where the lift to the upper hives is.
So wait, we just entered from here.
Yeah, from basically an elevator right there.
We walked 2 steps and we got into a fight.
Well, not even that. As soon as the door opened, a las beam shot above your head into the open door. The 2 Palatine guards within you all scattered, and they ran off to the right. You all went off to the left to confront this group.
Alright everyone, onward.
Sure, where do you want to go?
Down the stairs.
The furthest you can
Let's-
get. Let's see. You're over there. The furthest you can get is basically where the rulebook is, so the furthest you can get is
Alright.
there.
We're moving everyone. Bye.
Does anyone else want to go with him?
Depends where is he going.
Yes.
He said he's going down towards the stairs that go down into the hat blocks.
Which one is that? He's going here?
He's going over there.
Sure.
Okay.
And I have another my turn.
Alright, anyone else want to go with him?
Yes, I go with him. I go with him.
I think
I
everyone
go.
should follow.
Sure.
I am a sheep. I follow.
I get it.
Bye. Bye.
I get it. I know it.
Okay, that's the end of his turn. It is Garrick's turn. Let's see. If he lives, he needs to make 2 saving throws. $13. He lives through his first saving throw. 11. 19. He lives through his second saving throw. Okay, next turn. It is George's turn. So, George, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I wanna keep going the way Tomato was going.
Sure.
And I want the people to follow if they wanna follow. Which they probably should, and they probably will. And I wanna roll a perception.
Sure.
I got 5.
Okay, so that is 12 in total. So, yeah, so after Jordan managed to clear the general plaza around you, you can see a lot of very scruffy and if not homeless looking people going about their business in the hab blocks. They don't even really seem to pay much attention to the gang wars and the gangers that are running amongst them, as this is just a daily part of life. They just got out of the way and just tried to mind their own business. In addition, walking down the plaza, you can see a very large golden statue of what looks like a man, but wearing a Astartes plate. It seems to be a very stylized rendition of some kind of ruling lord of the planet, but but obviously not very familiar with the anatomy of Astartes. So, anything in particular you want to look for while looking around?
I'm just looking for anything that would be like a trap or someone trying to jump on us. That's all I'm looking for.
You got a total of 12. No, you don't see anything like that around there. It just appears that that there appears to be just kind of hundreds, if not thousands, of people going about their business, walking around on the various gantries in and out of the buildings below, but you don't see anything that looks like it could be a trap.
Okay, that's it then for me.
Okay. Next round, technically we would have to wait around before combat drops because of Garrick, but he's unconscious anyway, so do y'all just want to just drop combat and do our free thing like we were doing before?
Sure, doesn't matter
Sure, yeah.
really.
Okay, so yeah, no more turns right now. Alright, so is there anything else you all want to do? What do you want to do?
Progress the story.
Let us progress. Let us. Okay, so I know the locations of 2 of the gangs.
Yeah, their general area about where they hang out, yeah.
Okay, so one gang, in order to join them, you need to kill. You need to show your metal. And the other gang is just a bunch of zealots. So we've got 2 options. Either we go to the gang of the zealots and we tell them, "Hello, everyone. We are the angels of the emperor. Yes, yes," and we try to convince them with charismatic Nick mode that we are on their side and they should do as we say. Or we go and we kill, the leadership of the. We basically have we assert dominance on the leadership of the other clan. So, what do we think? What do we think?
I don't know.
There's also the argument for going to the weaker of the 2 clans and trying to figure out through them where all the other ones are. I'm calling them clans, forgive me. The gangs, that's what I mean.
Yep, so what do you all want to do?
I'm asking the team. What do you guys think?
The team is sleeping.
Tomato,
Personally, I
Minot,
don't care.
any of you got opinions about what you want to do?
Yeah, I would like some democracy here because I'm not sure about what to do myself.
Tomato, put the opinions into the gacha simulator. So you will what's it called? You will have some involvement in this decision. He doesn't want a gacha. Elix.
It's over.
Okay,
It's all ogre.
I don't know, let's fucking go to the weakest guys.
Let's go to that. Yeah.
So
Okay, let's do
you
that.
want to go to where the hideout of the House Cador is on this level?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
So
There's nobody else speaking anything. I'm just randomly picking whatever.
That would be over here. You all can't see where I ping, could you?
No, I cannot see where you're pinging. I'm not even getting the ding sound. Oh, wait. I'm not getting a ding sound, but I'm seeing your arrows. Wait, where are you? Wait, keep doing it. Spam it. There you go, I see you finally. Right here, yeah.
Yeah, so you want to go over there?
Yes, I would like to go over there, and I would like to bring my team with me.
Sure. So, we can go over here. But as you're walking through, give me a D20 roll really quick.
Damn, I knew there was gonna be a fucking trap.
It's not exactly a trap, it's just a chance for something to happen, but...
We're getting set up.
I get an 8.
Alright. So it happens.
Mods.
Each of you give me a D20 roll now, please.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh no.
15.
Yeah, I'll say once you all do it, but hold on, let me do it for the... Okay.
I got 13.
Okay, I'll do it for the 2 NPCs.
Got a 16 everyone.
Alright, Minovi, did you roll? He's skipping right now, so I'll roll for him.
Oh yeah, Minobi said he went with
7. Oh, unlucky. Okay, so as you're walking through the crowded streets of the downtrodden of the Underhive, there's kind of a maniacal laughing coming from the buildings above you as you see a person in a very decked out suit of mech armor using a grappling gun and
Fucking
metal
Walmart,
wings to... No, it's not. to swing through the buildings, and he is using his... Let's have it be this one. Alright. Using his bolt launcher to shoot at random civilians and poor people. All of you that rolled above a 10 managed not to get hit, but Minovi got a 7, so he gets hit in the left leg for
Above a what? Excuse me? What was the number?
above a 10.
Oh. Really? That's unfortunate.
15 plus 27. Alright.
Minovi's dead, Minovi's dead, Minovi's dead.
No, he's not. He only took 27.
he's dead.
Minovi's dead.
So yeah, he just quickly swings through and blasts the crowd, seemingly targeting random poor people on the ground below him with his bolt launcher, just kind of exploding various peasants around them and hitting Mr. Geordie Jordan in the leg. Alright, so do you all want to do anything?
Yes, I will yell at him. Watch where you're aiming that thing.
Okay.
Sure, let's see if he responds. Barely. He just kind of yells back as he continues, you know, swinging and gliding along, yelling, "I'm aiming proper, you polvo!"
What?
Yeah,
Minovi's not
yeah.
here, Cole.
I didn't realize what he just said. And we have a English translation.
He,
No.
What do you mean English? It is Oh my god.
Nah, that
Wait,
wasn't it.
What is this fucking debuff?
He
We're
basically-
being debuffed right now.
he basically said he is aiming properly, you pavo. in
What's a pavo? What's a pavo?
know what's a
predominantly
pavo?
shortened for poverty, but
You know what's a Pavo?
He's not here.
he's not here.
You know we record that.
Okay, any of you want to do anything else, or do you want to just like keep walking? Do you want to maybe like help the people around you, or like talk to anyone
What do
around
you
you?
mean poverty? You see that? See that? She cost me 2 whacks. What are you gonna say about that?
Go on, tomato. I agree. I agree.
But yeah,
Go off.
the crowd of
King.
poor people around you, they just kind of scream in surprise and begin to scatter and try to run into the buildings to not be hit. But is there anything
I
else you
wanna
want to
roll
do?
a perception.
Sure.
I got a 9. I wanna see if there is anyone very injured.
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's like about 6 or 7 completely dead people all around you, just women and men, just who once, were wearing maybe overalls and a shawl, just absolutely blasted into pieces by a bolt around exploding.
I didn't say dead. I said very injured.
Very injured, but not dead. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you see one woman. It appears that her one of her legs was blown off, but she's still very much alive and trying to scramble towards the buildings that she's closest to.
Okay, I wanna go up to her and I wanna say, don't worry, I'm here to help. And then I will medic, medkit here, yes.
He will Medicaid.
I will attempt to medic here. At least a little bit.
The medical man versus an eye.
That's me.
Sure. So you
Oh,
go to
yes.
her and you use a med kit on her. So give me a D20.
So 1d20.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeet. 9. She.
Yeah. Okay. So you manage to stop the bleeding and bandage up her leg, and she says through a relatively toothless mouth, she goes, thank you very much, sir, but I don't even know how much longer I'll be able to live in a condition like this.
Yeah, no, being British is hard.
I say, is there anyone that can help? Is there a doctor around that can help?
Doctor.
Is there a doctor?
The Doctor Who?
I get it, tomato. That was good.
She says, ain't no doctor around here I can afford. I'm too lowly for that. I don't got no connections to any gangs either, so I can't afford any kind of gang guys.
Well, I don't know what to do.
It's okay.
I ask my friends and teammates if they have any ideas.
Give her a med pack, dude. What are you doing?
Lysander's right next to you.
Oh yeah, we have Lysander. What are Lysander?
But why are you helping the random NPC? What's the point?
He's a nice guy.
Good Samaritan Joe 69.
That's what my character would do.
My character would flay her, probably.
Yeah.
Injured woman, it's time to flay.
Okay. I will ask Lysander if she can help.
I'll give you something to cry about, bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, can she help? Let's see.
Oh my god.
Huh. Is there anything that can... Yeah, she could heal her if you want her to spend some psi.
Yes. I
Okay,
would
sure.
like for Lysander to heal this woman.
Sure, so Lysander, she's going to do a perception check really quick. She fucking fails. She says,
Wait, can Lysander roll her own reroll? Or is it only for allies?
I mean, yes, she can. It's a different ability, but
Yeah, but can she fix her own roll?
yes.
Does
Do-
she need to?
Do you want her to?
What's she roll?
You're spending all
Well-
our fucking teammates' side, George. It's an effort.
Well,
We're gonna end in like 5 minutes.
When she rolled a perception roll, she's looking around trying to find the woman's leg that was blown off. So
That was a perception. I thought she
Yeah.
was doing the healing roll.
Oh,
No.
oh, that's what she's looking for. Okay, I get.
yes, but she rolled a 2. Do you all want to try to find the leg amongst the crowd, or do you want her to
Oh, you
increase
see
her
my
own roll?
leg? Can we just get a random leg?
I'm gonna roll find the leg.
Sure, give me a
I
perception.
mean,
roll.
does it have to be her leg?
I mean, yeah, if she wants to try to reattach it, yeah.
Can be another guy's leg.
I don't know if it's charity if you go around chopping other people's legs off to heal the handicap.
I mean,
kids.
there might be another blown off leg. What do you mean?
What if we attach a boulder as a leg?
What?
Yeah, we just attach a heavy boulder.
I think
as
that would be
heavy-
more of a tech priest thing rather than a sister
We
of
don't have
battle
one
thing.
anymore.
Potato, potato. You know.
Yeah,
We
so
don't
do you
have
want to
one
roll a
anymore,
perception
guys.
check to try to find this woman's leg?
Anyone else? I got a 6.
A 6 and plus 7. Yeah, you can see that that what remains of her leg is currently, it looks like it was blown off and it's sticking out of a currently broken window in the building she was going towards.
Okay. I walk up and I grab it, and then I bring it to Lysander and say, "Here is the leg."
Okay,
I
sure.
believe.
Sure, and she takes off her bandages and kind of like pushes the leg onto it, and she's going to use her sacred intervention for 10 psi. Let's see. So, yeah, she manages to kind of reattach the leg, and the flesh and bone kind of reknit and re-heal themselves. And Lysander says to the woman, "The Emperor protects daughter of the Emperor." Hold on, let me see how the woman reacts to that. Yeah, she kind of looks up at Lysander and you all, and she says, Wait a minute, I don't understand. Are you all with House Cardor? Why are you talking about the Emperor being gone?"
I say we are not with any of the houses.
He says, "Okay, then well, thank you all very much. I don't have anything I could give back to you if you all were looking for something."
I personally wanted to say no, nothing We don't need anything. But
But does anyone else want
We
to
need
say?
information.
anyone
We
else-
need
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
information.
Does
Sure, ask her
anyone
for
ask for
information.
info?
Sure. What do you want to ask her?
Yeah,
What
what
do
you
you
gonna
know
ask her?
about the house code, or how can we reach their leadership?
She says, I don't get involved in any kind of the gangs, but I know that House Condor, and she points over towards the. It looks like what was once a. Let's see, can you actually see it from where you are? Let's see, you are. She points in that general direction. You can kind of see it through the buildings just barely, but she says, at once was a big cathedral before the Emperor came with the imperial feasts and drove out all the religion until the Redemptionists and House Cador came, and they've kind of rebuilt the old church, and that's where they mostly hang out on this level.
I understand. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to the church.
And I just find it funny how a guy in a fancy power suit flies through and just kills civilians, and you all don't even bother to question or ask who was that or what were they doing.
Who gives a fuck?
You all are just
He was
like,
British.
huh, weird. But anyways, okay, so where do you all want to go, or what do you want to do?
To the church.
He was British and evil. That's all I need to know.
He kind of spitting.
Sure. Do you want to bring the woman with you, or do you want to just like let her go on her way?
No, she could go on her. What would we need of her?
Okay.
Unless George 69 is in love with her. Are you in love with her, George 69? Mwah, mwah, mwah.
No,
I love the British woman. Terrible.
I'm just a good guy.
Okay, we don't bring her with us.
There you go.
You know
That's
what
how
they
you
say about
separate.
the British women?
No, they said that about British men, actually.
You know what they say about British women?
What do they say?
You know.
Hey, you
I
already
know,
know.
but you don't know.
Okay, so as you approach the cathedral, that looks like it's been reconstructed out of trash and scrap metal and things. You can hear a sudden bell going off within the church. They appears to have been alerted to your presence. Minovi, while you were gone, you took 27 damage to your left leg.
Yeah, I quite that.
Okay. So yeah, as you all approach the trashed church, all the house Condor are alerted to your approaching, and you can see them all, like you can see a bunch of them lining up on the parapets on the upper level, aiming guns down at you. So what do you all want to do?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so we walked in and there's guns pointed at us. Is
Well,
that
not
right?
in. You walk towards the church. You all are where you are right now. Your character's on the map. And up
Okay.
here on the parapets, there's like dozens of them all pointing guns at you.
Okay. Out of sheer curiosity, what is Lysander's charisma?
Lysander's charisma is 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was gonna be Connor's character after all. Not very charismatic.
I get it. Yeah, no, I get it. Connor was more like the extortion type. Anyway, shout out Connor, by the way. I miss Connor.
He
I
died.
would like to persuade the people to lower their guns.
Why don't we have Minovi just straight up?
I would like to persuade.
Yeah, we can communicate. We can communicate with them. He can pass us. We can pass us a local.
From one proper Brit to another.
True. So I would like to persuade them to lower their guns, for we are the
Come on,
envoys
we
of the
persuade them.
Emperor.
Sure, give me a persuasion roll.
I gave you a persuasion roll. 6 plus
Half charisma.
11.
Where are we on the map?
Yeah, he's already persuading them.
You're in the upper right corner. You're basically at an old abandoned cathedral that House Cador has kind of rebuilt using scrap metal and trash. But
Can we
anyway.
ping it?
What?
Can we ping it?
Yeah. hold on.
Yeah. We're like here. If I'm not mistaken. Right here. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Let's see how it is.
Okay, so they look down at you, and you can't really tell from where it's from, but you hear someone yell back, "No heretics allowed in the sacred cathedral!"
I would like to intimidate them, and I would like to tell them that the alternative, if you do not comply with us, is orbital bombardment, and I don't think you want that. And I roll the intimidation. Oh my god, can I roll a decent fucking number? 3 plus 8 plus 11.
Never.
3.
3 plus 8
Never
plus
do.
11, so that equals 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, they all are decently scared of you and do manage to lower their weapons, and they say, "Oh, don't do that. You can't come in. You can go somewhere else. You want us to tell you where you can go?"
What?
He said, "Well, don't do that. We don't want you to do that, but you still can't come in. Do you want us to tell you where else you can go?"
Where? Yeah, sure. Where else can we go?
You assholes! Instead of giving useful information, they just say, "You can go anywhere else. We don't care." And they all start to laugh with each other.
Very well. Okay. I want to speak to your high priest.
I wanna speak to your manager right now.
Who the fuck is high priest? What does that mean?
Don't worry.
To your high priest. Okay, let's see how they respond to that. You can hear them kind of like talking amongst themselves, and they're gone for a few minutes before on kind of it's a weird mixture of lavish and absolute trash. But it's a large throne that's clearly made of mostly kind of cardboard, broken wood, and rusty metal, but it's clearly been painted using some kind of yellow substance in order to make it appear to be as gold as possible. The man on it has one leg. He literally is missing 3 other limbs, and he appears to be kind of old and sickly, but he is hooked up to a very loud Vox system in place of his mouth connected to the throne. And you hear through a very tinny thing, and he says, He says, I am semi-autonomous Archdeacon Benedictus. What do you want to, are you?
We are the Emperor's angels. I tell him.
What?
So true.
He doesn't respond that well to this. He says, Hennessy, the Emperor has no angels. He is the only divine being. And he just waits for you to respond.
Very well, okay.
Persuading that it's not heresy. It's like
So true, Minobi. I will do that actually. I know.
What do you want to do?
I want to persuade him that the Space Marines are the Emperor's angels. 13 plus half my charisma, that's 11. So that's
24. Alright, let's see.
Oh baby.
7 plus. He kind of thinks for a minute and he says, if you are merely conferring that you are messengers of some kind, very well, as long as you do not claim to be a part of his divinity.
We do not. Okay. We're not gonna get into the dogmatics here. Okay. What were we gonna do with these guys? The Emperor has instructed us. We are part of the Emperor's plan, and the Emperor's plan is to
That's the plan.
rid this planet of the other gangs. He wishes to bring law and order upon this planet.
He says, we already are aware of this plan and are already trying to rid the world of the heretics.
We need information from you, sir.
Regarding?
The other gangs, where their whereabouts are, how we get to them, and so on and so on.
Okay, let's see. After a while, he kind of responds and says, and how do you plan to get rid of the other heretic gangs?
with force.
We are the Emperor's angels and also his enforcers, I say.
Okay, let's see how he accepts this.
Accept the bits.
Accept bits. Accept.
So yeah, you wait for a few minutes before finally, someone on the parapet throws down a tanned rat skin. On one side, it still has its fur. On the other side, shows kind of a little like map drawn on it, and they say, well, Benedictus says, here's a map towards the Crimson Crushers. They're a House Goliath gang from 2 floors down that we've been recently in contact with. Kill them and we may assist you in killing other gangs.
Very well. What do you know about the other gangs, though?
Let's see. He says, we make a point to not learn heretical beliefs and false dogma of 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 the heretics. So, but what are you looking to learn in particular?
Where do you find them, specifically?
He says, he reiterates, kill the Crimson Crushers first, and then we will talk about other gangs. We do not wish to fight unless we know that we can win, or at least kill heretics in trying.
Okay.
Do we agree with it? Wait. We need to like. Wait, we need to convene on this matter. What do we think, everyone?
We need to haggle.
We should deal with this gang and then come back.
What do you think? What do we think? I'm asking the entire party. That's Minovi's opinion. Let me hear everybody else's. Opinions. George, you.
What? I wasn't listening.
Oh my god!
I wasn't listening.
Okay,
the guy
this
basically
guy,
gave
this
you a
guy.
rat skin map and said, go kill with this gang, the Crimson Crushers of House Goliath, and then maybe they'll talk more about killing more heretics.
Yeah.
Why are we listening to the weak gang?
We want information from the weak gang. That's the idea.
Okay, we got the information, we got them up.
Okay, fair enough. What do we think, Tamir, you.
Oh, quiet.
I already said we join the gang, and then we kill everyone else.
Which one? Do you like this
Don't
one?
care.
I don't
the
like
one
this
with the one with the most benefits.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, before we go, I will ask, do you have any weapons that you can spare?
I mean, you can still accept the quest.
Yeah, we were
Go
definitely-
there.
I know.
If you don't like the other guys, fucking kill them.
Yes.
If you like the guys, fucking go with them.
That's a
This
plan.
is Skyrim. We're playing Skyrim, everyone.
I get it, yeah. Can you make a Thought Howard NPC? Thank you.
And also voice him. 16 times the detail.
Okay, Dave, what did they say about the weapon?
Oh, come on, what
He
are
said,
they
they
gonna
say,
have?
you get silence for a couple minutes before you finally get a reply, and they say, you may not have any holy relics, but you can have these as long as you use it to kill heretics or yourself heretics. And a little kind of door slides open on the cathedral behind a panel of metal, and out comes a very kind of
Holy
sickly.
relic.
No, he said you cannot have holy relics, but
I'll look into that, don't worry, yeah.
But a very deformed looking kind of like teenage boy that is clearly not doing very well pulls out a trolley and like a metal cart, a squeaky metal rusted cart, and on it are basically they look like some large barrels containing some kind of chemicals, and you can have
Yes?
I'm posting them in the chat.
The poster. I would also, after you've posted, I would like to ask them about the holy relics in question.
They basically wheel out six gunk bombs. They work like the incendiary charges, but they're slightly different, but yeah, they're basically toxic barrels with explosives in them.
Very well. Can we even carry those?
I mean, you have a trolley with them.
Very well.
I mean,
Okay.
individually as a Space Marine, you could probably pick one up each.
Okay, Minova, you carry the trolley, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and the trolley has 6 gunk bombs on him.
Alright, and I want to ask about the holy weapons also. What are the holy relics you speak of?
You get a very quick and sharp response. He goes, "No heretic may see the holy relics."
Okay, and I want to intimidate him again, and I want to say, but I already told you, we are not heretics. We are the Emperor's angels and his enforcers. Oh my god! 6 plus 11 plus 8. Oh my god! Okay, 6 plus 11, that is 17, and 8 would be like 25. So.
Yeah, he is not intimidated, and he says, "Everyone not a part of the holy house of Khador is a heretic in the eyes of the Emperor."
Ah, I see, I see. Can I look into the memories of the guy whose brains I ate to see what these relics are all about?
Yeah, the guy you got perfect memory of. You look through his memory and you can see some relics of his thing, of within the church. One of them appears to be kind of like a slab of like clay dirt with like what looks like an Astartes boot print on it, and it claims to be a footprint of the Holy Emperor. You also see, it looks like almost like a little Fabergé egg, possibly made of like gold or some kind of yellow crystallized substance, claimed to be
I've got it!
a
I've
teardrop
got
of the
it!
Emperor. But
I turn to him and I say,
Hero
turn to
maker,
him
right?
and I say, Hero Maker. No, I turn to him and I say,
here may cry.
if I could prove my divinity in some way. No, I don't say that. I don't say that. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. I say nothing. I say nothing. I say nothing. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing. I say nothing. Okay, we're on our way. We go, guys. We go. We go.
Okay.
I will fade up, oopsie. That would have been bad. That would have been a big though.
Okay, so in about 7 minutes we'll be playing for 2 hours, so we could finish then. So where do you want to go now?
I cut you off, by the way. Is there anything that could be used as a weapon in this guy's memories?
Among the holy relics, no.
Are any of the relics a weapon?
No, none of them are weapons.
Artifacts with immense power? Anything?
No, nothing like that. They mostly use trash stuff as weapons, but their holy relics are like the things I mentioned.
Okay,
Like a
fair
yellow-looking rock, a boot print of some Astartes.
enough. Okay, we don't care about that stuff. We go forward, everyone. We go to the gang, the other gang.
Okay,
The
so...
really the beefcakes.
So you want to follow the map on the back of the rat skin?
Yes.
Okay, so you basically go back the way you came toward the plaza. And let me do a d20 roll.
Not again.
Yeah, it does. It does happen again. Everyone give me a d20 roll really quick.
Mods, kill that guy. 11.
Okay, I'll roll for Lysander. 3. Okay. I'll roll for Fetus. 14. Minovi, can you give me a d20 roll?
Okay. Free.
Okay, so let me do 14 right arm. Okay. So coming back the other way, going back towards the east, towards the chapel, you see the same laughing lunatic man in the very shiny and polished power armor, swinging from fire escape to rooftop and gliding along on metallic wings. And he will be firing his Volkite discharger.
I want to persuade him to get down from them because it's dangerous.
You can as soon as I finish with these. So
Very well.
8,
You should say to him,
19.
sir, get down! Sir, get down!
I know what I want to say to him.
Okay, so Minovi and Lysander take 29 heat damage to their right arm.
Okay, and I would like to persuade him to get down from there, young man. It's dangerous what you're doing. I get a 7. Why are these rolls so shit? 7 plus 11. 18.
Well, 7-11, hop on.
Hold on.
Wait, half of 29 is 14, so... Okay, so you're persuading him to come down? Or intimidating him?
Yeah. Persuading.
Okay, so you got 19 in
Whichever
total?
works.
How much was it? Yeah, 19.
Okay,
18.
let's see. Six plus half charisma, so 6 plus 8. Yeah, okay.
I won. I won.
Okay.
He lands. Let's go. Let's go. I won.
Let me get his character model. Let's see. Ta-ta-ta.
I won.
Okay, so the guy swings back around and glides down in front of you, and he goes, "Yeah, you challenge me. What do you want, Polvo?"
You know how dangerous it is up there? You're gonna hit your head and you're gonna get a concussion. You can't even fly properly. I saw you. What do you think you're doing, young man?
He kind of looks at you with a very smug sneer, and he goes, "Tolma and the Polvos, of course."
Okay, enough of that. Come on. Give me your wings. Give me your gun. Come on. Come on. I don't want to intimidate him.
Okay, sure. Give me an intimidation roll.
What is with the... Okay. 8 plus 11 plus 8. Okay, so 16 plus 11.
16 plus 11, that's 27. Okay. 27 and let's see. He says, "Sorry, summer child, you could not afford even the smallest of my toe rings."
Damn, destroyed. Honestly, I would kill him.
I don't understand what he just said to me.
He called you broke.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to grab him. I want to take the Corvin X action. I want to tell him, we grab him! We get him!
Okay, sure.
Get his bitch ass.
Sure, give
Can
me
we
an
do-
initiative roll.
Can we
I will.
double grab him?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna strip him. We're gonna strip him naked. Okay,
So 8 plus half your charisma.
8 plus 11. 19.
Do you need mine too?
Yeah, 3 plus half your
3.
charisma. 3?
4.
4, alright. Alright, does anyone else want to join the combat? Minovi, do you want to join combat?
Okay.
Alright, give me an initiative roll. Tomato, do you want to join combat?
I guess.
Sure.
15.
15 in total,
15 plus 5.
so 20, alright. Okay, Tomato, give me an initiative roll.
5.
5 plus half your charisma.
Half my charisma. What the fuck is my sheet? Is 3.
So 8, alright. Lysander will also join.
We're stripping this guy, by the way. We're stripping him completely.
Okay, so 9. Let's see, 10 in total. I mean, if you could, that'd be quite helpful, but alright, so Kale Virix is going to...
Who's that?
the person you're fighting.
His name is Yeld.
No, that's the model's name.
I see.
There you go, now he has the right name, but anyways, so let's see, for initiative he rolled 19 plus half of his charisma, that equals 27. Alright. Okay, so he quickly jumps away and he goes, "Oh, nice try, Pavos," and he begins to swing around above you, and he is going to use his offensive action. Let's see, which of you does he want to shoot at? Four. Okay, so he shoots at Tomater. $17, that is a hit.
Asshole.
$20, so right leg. Let's see. He is going to play with you a bit first, so he's going to shoot you with a bolt launcher. 1, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
This is how it is when you go to fucking London.
Yeah. So anyways,
This is what happens.
you get shot in the right leg for 29 damage.
Man.
Okay, and he is currently swinging around in the air, but
Can I do an acrobatics and grab him?
if you do pass that thing, yeah, but it's not your turn.
I'm just asking, could you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, it is we'll finish this round because we've been playing for more than 2 hours, but let's do this round. So, Minovi, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
What do I do, everyone?
I think you should try and do an acrobatics check and grab this.
You should
fucker.
try and communicate because you're both
I
really...
grab, quote unquote, this fucker.
Sure, give me an agility roll.
What roll is that?
A d20. 19. Wow. Okay, let's see. 9. Okay, so you managed to jump up and grab him. So give me a quick grapple roll.
Couldn't have gone better even if I planned it.
A grapple roll's a d6.
When did an ogre become an
6.
acrobatics champion? Hell yeah.
I mean, you rolled a 19. You got a near perfect roll. But anyways, so 6 plus your total strength.
6 plus 32.
Couldn't have planned it better if I tried.
1. Yeah, okay, so he gets a total of 17. So while he's swooping down and shooting at Tomater, Jordan manages to jump and quickly grab him. Any particular way you want to grab him?
By the waist.
Sure, okay. And you
Wasteful.
quickly grab him by the waist, and he goes, "Oi, hands off, you polvo!"
Oi!
Oh, now you've done it.
Don't talk to your fellow ogre like that.
Okay, so
You race traitor.
I get it.
okay, so you still have a movement action if you want to do anything before your turn ends.
I want to run towards my teammates with the man I'm grabbing.
I mean, you are already right there, but I mean,
I want to bring it as close as possible to my teammates.
sure, you can bring him right there, sure.
Beat the fuck out of him.
Okay, so next turn, it is Mike Honey's turn. So Maverick, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I would like to do the following. I would like to interrogate him first and ask him, who are you with, huh? What gang do you represent? Who do you rep?
What do you want?
Sure, give me a persuasion roll.
Very well. 8. Oh my god, plus 11. 19. Okay, that works.
He says, "You silly Pavo tosser, I'm not with a gang, I'm a spirer."
What's that?
He says, "When we rich folk in the upper hives get bored, we just buy some nice shiny gear and come down here and give the Pavos a little scare, we'll have it."
Very well. Do you want to live? I want to ask him, do you want to live?
Do you want to live? He goes, "Of course I want to live. I got something to live for, unlike all you stinking
Alright.
Pavos down here in the underhive."
Alright, I want to intimidate him. Take off your clothes, come on.
Take off your clothes. Okay, give me.
Clo-
Oh,
well,
actually, wait. Actually, wait. You can't. You already did your free action for this turn.
Oh, that's gay. Okay. Okay, well, can I...
You can still talk to him for another 40 seconds. Just
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm beating up. I'm beating up this guy.
Okay, so you want to do offensive action? What do you want to do?
I would like to. Actually, wait. He's got a. I want to roll. First of all, I want to roll a perception. Could anybody wear this stuff? Could anybody wear his stuff? Could anybody fly in this team if they have
Yeah,
this?
I mean the grappling hook is probably gonna be usable.
Yeah, I want.
I think the Omen could use sort of.
The grappling hook is.
I did a 16.
Yeah. So you look over his armor, and it seems to be custom made for him, but it looks like it fits normal human body types. So probably Lysander, Astra, or Agrisan could probably fit in the suit.
Holy shit, we could make Lysander fly. I want it. I want it. Okay, guys, intimidating.
Hello guys, Mercy from Overwatch here.
Yes. Big. Okay, I would like to try and steal his grapple gun. I'd like to go invisible first to do it too. If that'd be possible.
I mean, is there any shade around you?
Well, George 69, you're getting up scared again.
Unbelievable.
What?
Okay, so you become invisible, and now what do you want to do?
I want to steal from this man. I want to steal his.
Shit. Well, still your shit.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so to explain this to you, it is an offensive action, so you would be allowed to do that, but you can't take any of the weapons just because of how the class is designed. They're all like a part of the suit. You would have to take off the suit in order to get the things.
Okay, I want to take off the suit then.
Take off your
I wanna
pants,
steal
come
his
on.
armor. I want to steal his
Take off your
pants. I want to steal his pants. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you want to try to steal his hunter rig off him. I'll say that's pretty hard to do, so I'm gonna do a -5 to disadvantage from it. So, all right, you pass the sneak check automatically, but so give me
All right.
2d20 rolls.
Come on. Can
So-
I ask Lysander to fix that one?
Can she fix sneak rolls? Let me see. Or not sneak rolls, steal rolls. Let me see. Yeah, she could fix that one roll by increasing it by 10.
Okay, I'll take that. Because then it becomes 19 and 6.
I think you mean 19 and...
19 plus 11, you know, that's 30 minus
5.
5,
Yeah,
25.
yeah, 25. Okay. So, alright, he rolls his 3 rolls. This is gonna be crazy if you do this. 10,
There's no
What
way.
the
but, like,
13.
You got rezzed.
I did it.
This is absolutely fucking crazy.
Let's go. GG, I
Getting
took up his
crazier.
pants, everyone.
You weren't supposed to beat a Spire this easy. Okay.
Dude, you stole my fucking pants.
I want to laugh at him exactly how I just laughed in the game.
Oh, this could have been so much better if your character was Reaper Overwatch. I took off your pants.
I am considering renaming the character. First
Okay.
name Reaper,
So,
last name Overwatch.
sorry, I'll message you all the stuff. So, under his armor and clothing, and all this is kind of a part of the hunter rig that he had.
Mhm.
And none of this can be used without the hunter rig, so... That's in the armor and clothing. And the weapons that come with it.
Okay, so what is the hunter rig? That's what I don't get.
It's basically the power suit that he's in. That,
Is he completely naked right now?
yes, except for basic undergarments.
I won.
Yeah, you're just stealing the hunter rig, so he still has the stuff in his inventory. Okay.
Oh, wait, this is boss shit. I'm gonna make Lysander a boss. Holy shit. Connor, hop on. You're missing out. Okay. Next turn, everyone. I'm getting my food.
Okay, next turn after Mike Honey, it is Lysander's turn. She is going to do an inspection roll to try to steal his stuff in his inventory. 16. Yes, and she gets the stuff in his inventory. She loots 10 frag grenades, 20 bolter rounds, 100,000 credits, 4 med packs, 4 jump juice, and 4 stim packs.
I would like to ask Lysander for the bolter rounds.
Sure. Okay.
I don't think she has a bolter, right?
She does not. She has a Combi plasma gun.
Okay. Then yes.
Sure, she can give you
Alright.
20. So yeah, while
Why
you're
did
gone,
Lysander just steal from him?
Lysander took the stuff in his inventory. Because she was following your lead. You basically disrobe this man.
Huh?
Well, Queen.
I thought Lysander was more dignified than that.
Yeah, I grabbed it all.
Yep, alright, so removing 20 bolter rounds from her inventory.
It's defamation of character. It's defecating. It's
Okay.
definite defecation of character.
So she looks around at you all and she says, "Alright, so what are we supposed to do with him now?"
Who, Lysander? She doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, she does.
What?
Oh?
He has this very
Cole
slight
has lost his
accent.
mind.
She's,
Cole has gone
what, do I have
insane.
to do the Don's wife voice or something?
Isn't she like French?
No, she's not French. She's very lightly British.
Oh my god.
Cole has gone insane.
Okay, fair enough.
Every character British.
What?
Why is every character you make British?
Because
Because with
in the grim
exception-
dark.
It's made by British people, so canonically most of them are British, unless something else changes, like they're space Mongolians or space Vikings.
Yeah, this is why everything's going to shit in the 41st millennium. Everyone's fucking British.
Funnily enough, canonically, the Emperor of Mankind is from Anatolia.
Yeah, he's Greek.
Are you sure
Oh,
about
yeah.
that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, but anyway, so do you all want to
Obviously.
respond to Lysander? I mean, if you want, she will just immediately shoot the guy if you want her to.
I mean, what do we do with him? Like, he's naked. He's got nothing in his inventory, if I'm not mistaken. Like,
Yeah, Lysander just took it all. And Lysander's now the
Let
richest
him-
out of all of you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a rich guy apparently from a rich family.
Yeah.
Oh my
stuck-
god, no!
stuck-
Wait, let's do it. Let's do it.
Stuck with nothing to defend himself in the absolute seed stain of the hive.
Oh, you want to do that? I'm cool with that.
I think it's pretty fun to just leave him down here. Let's see how he deals with it.
No, anyone disagree with that?
Goodbye, child. Goodbye, stalker child. Have fun.
Okay, so you don't want Lysander to shoot him?
Nah.
No, we're just gonna leave him here.
Okay, sure. So she doesn't fire and passes her turn. So Tomato, it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
Wanna laugh at him.
Anything else?
I wanna laugh. I wanna say, so much for all the money.
He says, give that back to me right now. I just took that money fair and square. It's mine.
And I took that unfair and square.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Huh?
What can
What are
you
you
do
gonna
about
do
that?
about it?
Well, he can't really do anything. He's being held by Jordy Jordan right now. But anyways,
What are you gonna do about it?
so do you want to pass your turn to George?
No, I told him what are you gonna do about it. That's what I told him. Waiting response.
Okay, let's see how he responds.
What are you gonna do about it?
He says, when I get back up to the upper spire, I'll have this entire level flooded with burning promethium.
If you get up from here. If. Not when.
You know what you should do? You should start yelling. So all the fucking people around see us.
True, maybe I should start yelling. You know, it was pretty. I was gonna yell very loudly. You know what you did, just swinging around, just shooting up. It was pretty mean when you say, I think people are upset about you, and now you're just standing here making fun of them.
Sure,
Let's see if I get any attention.
Let's see if anyone around you hears you.
We're clowning on the guy.
The people walking about you, they do notice you. However, none of them are really coming forward. You're kind of acquiring kind of like a small like circle around you of the crowd of people like watching these three Astartes and people being up on a spire.
Very well.
And now you're gonna say that if you get out of here, you're gonna poison the entire floor? That's horrible. Oh, wow.
Alright, first I'm gonna do a roll for him. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He says,
We won.
"You damn right, I'm gonna take every single one of you corpses and string you up in your own hab blocks." Okay, let's see how the people around...
Did you hear that, fellows? Did you hear that, fellas?
Populist, the populist
Um,
Marine.
Yeah, the people around you are getting pretty angry. They're starting to yell things and throw small bits of trash and small rocks around at the spire and you all. Okay, your time for your turn is over, so unless you want to do an offensive action or any of your three actions.
Gold doesn't want. I'm RPing with him. I'm trying to extort him for money.
Well, I mean, Lysander already took all of his money.
He has on him right now.
Yeah, she took 100,000 credits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him this is a pretty bad situation you found yourself in, sir. Those guys are not gonna let you get out of here.
Okay, he rolled a 2. He says, "I'm bloody untouchable. I'm better than all you trash."
Wow. Nig mode.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say.
I don't
well,
think
you
you're
heard
gonna
him,
break
fellas.
this guy.
I'm gonna say to him, well, you heard him, fellas, and I'm gonna instruct Jordy Jordan to toss him at them.
I think he should.
Sure, but are we doing?
I throw the man at them.
You heard him louder and clear, fellas.
Wow.
Okay, so Jordy Jordan tosses Kale at the crowd of people,
Mussolini, George Floyd.
and they all begin to surround and basically punch and kick him. Huh. Yeah, he's currently subdued by the crowd. He's still yelling and calling them all pavo worms as they just kind of
Beat the
maul
fuck
him to
out of him.
death.
I can't believe the guy that you want to make as an antagonist just got shot so early on, Cole.
He's not the antagonist. He's just one of the antagonists. Each level of the Underhive usually has a spirer that goes around just messing with the poor people.
Oh, not anymore, I guess.
I would like to declare to the people that, remember guys, if he makes it out, he has promised to poison all of you. Just to make sure, you know, the points across.
Just to make a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he dies, he yells back at both the
just
crowd
dead.
and all of you. He yells back, regardless of what happens, I'm a fucking legend. I'll be remembered more than any of you bastard pricks.
Right.
I get it.
Hope.
I think we how do I say this? I think we put the grim dark, you know. I think we put the grim in, you know, something like that.
Hold
No,
on.
that was pretty comical, actually. That was pretty comical.
Hold on, before your turn ends, I need to do one more roll, and then we have George's turn, and then we will end it for this thing. But hold on, I want to see if something else happens.
For my turn.
I can't believe I just did I'll be a great politician, holy shit.
Yeah, so long after the guy is dead, they're still beating up on him. In addition, the various people around you are starting to throw bricks and things. There's windows being shattered and other people starting to be assaulted now, like all around you. And the crowd is kind of slowly getting closer to you all as well.
Oh.
You've successfully started a riot.
Hell yeah. I'm
Tell him to
gonna
go to
yell,
church. Tell him to go to church.
Riot! Get up!
Tell him to go to church. Oh, Kino, we want.
Alright, where are we?
Well, the only person that could do that is George, but if he doesn't want to pass his turn.
It's free
Where are
stuff
we?
in church.
Hello, everyone. Where are we redirecting all this manpower?
To the church.
Or, whatever.
You want
I'll
to try
leave
to
that to you.
convince them to go to the church?
I don't think they need much convincing. It's a fucking, you know,
But here,
what would you call it?
George, give me a persuasion roll.
I don't think they need much persuasion.
11,
Plus half your charisma.
12.
I get it.
No, they are not convinced. They're starting to kind of just tear down the buildings around you, like push over people's like storefronts and carts, and various fights have started erupting around you all.
Whatever.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't really.
what are you
care.
gonna do about it? Yeah, we press on, everyone. We press on. Our job, we save the city.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
We
Yeah,
did
we
it,
really
Harry.
did.
We saved the city.
Okay, let me save.
We did it, everyone. Good job.
Goodbye, George.
I haven't left yet.
But yeah, everyone, thank you all for showing up. We hope you all can show up next stream. And let me ask our players, since you all are here, do you think you all can make it next week?
Problem.
I'm gonna.
Next week is Μαγάλη Παρασκευή, όχι. No.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, we can make it. Fuck.
Can't make it? What about Saturday?
No, it is.
I
I don't know about Saturday, actually. Would I be anywhere on Saturday? No, fine. No, not Saturday either.
Okay, so we'll probably skip
It
next...
is the resurrection. It is the resurrection. You don't get it.
Yes,
Sure
alright.
they get it.
So we are going to miss next week for Easter. We hope you'll join us all back in 2 weeks. And remember, if you want to donate to any of our players, just use the 2 links in the description and say which player you want to give it to. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. We currently have a donation goal. If any of them make $200, I will commission them a VTuber model, and you'll be able to see.
I want mine to have big titties.
You'll be able to see their characters react down here at the bottom of the screen. And thank you all so much for watching. We hope you all can join us the next time. Happy Easter, and see you all later.